chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Thick chicks, we just be thrifting. Don't you wanna thrift with me? Thick chicks, we just.
Hi, you guys, and welcome back to ThiChicThrifts, where you come for the fashion, but I hope you stay, because you know I love you. Hello, hello, hello. Well, look. What's up? How you doing? Come on, y'all. Nice to see you. Come on, pull up a chair. Get on in. This one is going to be probably the quickest video I think I've ever done because this is my anniversary. Yay! Round of applause to all of you for making this possible. I did not do the whole balloons, and we're going to wait till the 5-year anniversary for that one, but we are a small, new, wonderful channel that I hope that you guys have been enjoying, and from your comments, I appreciate you. I'm so glad that y'all still are enjoying your girl's presence out here in this interweb. But I just want to say to all of the new people here, honey, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We love you over here. It is nothing but peace, joy, positivity, honey, and the spirit of the one and only God. That's what it is over here, honey. So if that is something you are into, you are in the right place. Please make sure before you leave, go ahead right there. Yeah, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Give your girl a good thumbs up, a quick little like, and a comment if you are new to let me know that you are new here with us so we can welcome you properly to the family, honey. Because once you hit that subscribe button, baby, you are family. Yes, come on in. Get your little something to drink. Get your little snack. This one, like I said, is going to be really quick. I had a request to do a t-shirt hack again because a lot of people are new. So we are going to do a quick t-shirt hack. I'm going to show you the outfit, the hair, and then we're going to get into my giveaway. Yay! It's not going to be crazy. Let's just go ahead and jump into it. But before we do, family, I love you. And I thank you. Listen, I try to make sure in the comments, I answer every comment. I may not do it on the day that you send it, but honey, I'm going to get to it because I love you just that much. But please leave me a comment and let me know that how long you been here, girl. How long you been here, honey? I really appreciate you so I can say thank you properly. I appreciate everything that you guys do by clicking and sharing this content on your social media. If you haven't already, hit that share button. It will send it to your social media so others can join on in the family and fun, honey. So I love you. I thank you. And honey, listen, God love you. That's the most important thing I'm going to ever teach you around here. And I'm going to always tell you to talk to him. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into all of the shenanigans we got going. It's just going to be a fun video, y'all. So come on. All right. So before we go any further, we're going to go ahead and jump into this hair because if anybody, I always get that out of the way first in case anybody has any questions. This is one of my quick in-betweens. I call it my go-tos, my in-between hairstyles. A sister go on Pinterest and I just play in my hair. I can't tell you how I derived or I ended up at this moment. I just saw a couple of ideas and said, okay, I got some hair in my closet and this is what we're going to do for the next week or so. So this is just a couple of ponytails with some Kanekalon hair, but it's that natural braiding hair. It's not the thin silky hair. It's that really kinky Marley is what I'm trying to say. It's that Marley textured hair that you usually do for twists and braid outs and things of that nature. So I just took one pack and I already had this hair in another ponytail style and I just kind of brushed it out. I turned to the side and I just did 3 little puffs and a quick little mohawk. You know, my mohawk is my go-to form of praise, honey. My mohawk is my go-to, my in-between, and that's the side front, back, inside, the side. Come on, never let. Yeah, where y'all from? You know what? I got 6 in my y'all. Yeah. So, and I threw me some little, what do you call these? It'll come to me. I just threw me some little plaits on the side, honey. My mama say some little pickaninnies. I threw me some on the side. I always try to do something to bring a little attention when I do my little mohawk. I was going to go from the back to the front, but I just decided to go straight down here. What do they call them? I'll put it on the screen. Honey, when I'm trying to tell you something, this is showing how old your girl really is. When I'm trying to talk to you, sometimes they be right there and I just can't get, but that's all right. I'm gonna put it on the screen. So I love you. Hope you like this. I threw some beads. I'll get a little bit closer. I just put some little beads on the end, and you guys know I am not myself unless I have some form of jewelry in my hair. And I am going to, before we finish this video, as a matter of fact, the minute I press pause, I'm gonna go put a flower in my hair, because y'all know I don't do that. But I just got out of the shower, got dressed, put everything, I was so busy getting everything together that I forgot to put my flower in. So before we go any further, I'm going to go jump and throw a flower in my hair, and then we're going to finish out the video. But if you have any questions, like I said, I've done a tutorial on my mohawk before. If you need any walkthroughs, just go check out some of my previous videos. It's that same 3 little plaits, and then I just connect the pom-poms to the actual ponytails that I have in my head, and then just hairpin it like I want it. So if you have any other questions, make sure you leave them in the comments. Let's get to this outfit, and then we're gonna get into the rest of this fun video. Happy anniversary, happy anniversary, happy anniversary. So excited, y'all. All right, y'all, so listen, I'm going to throw this on real quick. You know, okay, like I said, I had to go throw me a little flower, not a little flower, but a little pop of color, because I always need something to offset all of the goings on that I have goings on, honey. So I just threw a little yellow flower in my hair, baby, and it's just my homage to my girls back in the day, the flower ladies of the world. I love you. I appreciate you. And we're going to keep this thing going. So my outfit was from Forever 21. Now, you guys saw this jacket. I'll step back a little. You guys saw this jacket. I showed this jacket maybe about 2 months ago, or a month and a half. I want to say 2 months ago, in a haul that I did. It was a Forever 21 haul. So if you want to go back and see all of the pieces that I found at Forever 21, they had a 50 to 75% off sale. And this jacket was originally $15. Well, it was originally $45. And then when I went to the store, it was $15 on the clearance rack, but then it was 50% off of that. So I bought this jacket, and when I was in the store, I noticed that they had a pair of wide leg, because baby, Forever 21, they're doing the wide leg right. So if you need wide leg jeans or pants or cargo for this fall and winter season, please check out Forever 21. They have a sale going on right now as we speak. I think it's 2 pair of pants for $20. Something, or 2 for $40. It's something of that nature. But if you are in need of some, I really don't shop at the mall, but I always hit Forever 21 and Charlotte Russe, because they always have really good sales going on. But I found this jacket, and I love how it crops in the front, but at the same time, there is a dip in the back, so it gives you that coverage that you need in case the wind is blowing. It's not just a straight crop. And I love this color because I have a pair of, and I'll probably stand to the side so you can see the full video of me with the outfit on. But I just threw on some of my green and white Reeboks. They are like a comfort flex or a comfort sole. And baby, when I say comfort, they are. Yes, ma'am, and I love it. But I found the pants while I was in the store and realized that the pants were only in the store in the plus size section. They were like a 3X. I think there were 2 in the 3X, and I tried them on, and I was swimming in them. When I say float on, baby, yes, I was, huh? What? Float on. Sing it with me. Float on. I was, and I was like, okay, let me go online while I'm in the store, order them, and then when it comes in, because it was just too cute on the rack when they had it on the mannequin together. So I ordered a pair, got them in. They were the wrong color. There is another color in this outfit, and I really am going to get up on that interweb and get it, the other one. It is a gray and white, and I love this style, so I really am going to go. And when I went back, the pants were $25, even on clearance. So when I went back again online, the pants were $15. So I went ahead and reordered, exchanged, and ended up getting the right pair. This size, I am 5'3" for reference. These are definitely tall girl friendly. It is a high waisted, and when I say I got them pulled up high, yes ma'am, I do. I look like you ever see when the Spanish people be back in the days, they used to be in Mexico and they be in Long Beach and California, be like orale on the corner. And yeah, that's how I got them pulled up. And I love that. I see why they do it. It's comfortable. It is. So I really hope you guys like the outfit of the day. It is functioning rivets in buttons. You can unbutton these on the side as high as you choose to go. I don't know if the top, I haven't unbuttoned the top yet, but I'm pretty sure it goes all the way to where the white area stops. But it's kind of chilly out today, so I figured I would throw this on with a basic white tee, and it is one of those bodycon, body fitting tees, so that the wind won't be cutting. I'm so comfortable, y'all. I don't know what to do with myself, but I hope you enjoyed this outfit. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. But please go on Forever 21 if you like this look. They still have the sets. I don't know if the green is still available in the pants, but I know the jacket is. And the green, if it is, are in specific sizes. So just check and see. But I know the gray and white were still there the last time I checked. So I love you. Hope you enjoy. Now let's go ahead and get into this t-shirt hack. And then we're going to get into our giveaway. All right, so as far as the t-shirt hack, I'm going to hold this t-shirt up. I just went to the thrift store this week and I just grabbed a t-shirt that I knew that I could use after I was done with this. But I wanted to show you guys, you do not have to get an expensive t-shirt. This is just something if you want to go to the thrift store and get you a 25 cent, 99 cent, whatever it is you prefer. Now this one I paid $1.98 for, but it says, "Don't worry, he happy." Come on for the people in the back. Don't worry, he happy. Do 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 do. Don't worry, he happy. Baby, when I saw this, I was like, could not have been more perfect. I love this. I love it. I love it. Give me one of them girl yes in the comments if you feeling what they saying on the shirt. Don't worry, he happy. Girl. Okay, so I just took this and I thought the color would be perfect to show you guys my t-shirt hack again. And this is for those of you who are new. I always cut my t-shirts. Now I'm going to show you two different ways to cut or tie the t-shirt, I'll say, because in one instance you can cut it and round it off as I do all of my t-shirts, or I will leave it and I will just show you how to, if you're having a hard time with the rounding it off part, I will show you another way that I tie my t-shirt so you don't have that problem and you kind of get the same feminine look to it. It's not rounded off, but there is a really cute angle that you get out of the bottom that is very, very becoming and very flirty for a woman. So I won't be in all of the rest of the shots until the end because I'm going to lay this flat so I can kind of walk you guys through this. And I'm just going to use my ironing board because it sits up higher and hopefully you can see it clearer than the last time I showed it because I was on the floor, I think. But I will try to show you step by step, and there are not a lot of steps. It's just a very couple of steps that you go through and then you are done. Do not make this more difficult to yourself than it is. Listen to what I'm saying. I'm going to walk you through it and then I'm going to show you at the end. But if you have any questions, once again, you know, you can always leave them in the comment section and I got you. So this is for the newbies and this is for the comment. I will try to make sure I put the comment up. I just want to say thank you. I can't remember I think it was Short. That's who asked me to do A shout out, girl. I love you. And I thank you for your comment. And I told you I was going to get to it. So here we go, sis. I hope you guys enjoy. Let's go. All right, you guys. So you will be seeing me in my hands. And I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first step you want to do is lay the t-shirt flat. And I wanted to show you on this type of t-shirt because when you lay it flat, you want to make sure all the seams line up. But a lot of t-shirts do not have a side seam. So you want to get it as straight as possible so you can create your own seam if you do not have one on your t-shirt. But if you do, all you're going to be doing is following the seam. This t-shirt does not have a seam. That is why I wanted to show you on this one, just in case you get a t-shirt that does not have a side seam. It does not matter. You want to lay the t-shirt flat and you want to line up the bottom and the sides. And as long as it is straight, then you're going to get a straight cut. Your first step step number 2, after you've laid your t-shirt flat, you want to cut up each side of the t-shirt, keeping it flat. You just want to cut up the side of the t-shirt. And like I said, if you have seams on the side, then you just cut up and follow the seam. When you cut this seam, the higher you go, the higher your split is on the side of your t-shirt. You want to keep cutting. I prefer mine, and I've been cutting mine long enough to know that I want mine at least, I stop, and this is my preference, I stop at least an inch from the underarm. You can stop here in the middle. It just depends on where you want your split, which is your opening. Where do you want it to lay on the side of you? If you just want a little split on the side, that is your preference, stop here. If not, continue to go up. I always put at least 2 to 3 fingers, and then I know where to stop. So we're going to stop here so you can make sure you understand that part. And then we'll go do the other side and we'll get to the next step. All right, darling, this is the other side of the t-shirt. The same concept applies. Lay it flat. Follow the seam if you have one. If not, you just want to cut up the side. You flatten it out, and as long as you get even parts, then you just keep cutting. And like I said, you stop wherever you see fit that is comfortable for you. And I stopped. I'm going to cut a little bit more because I've been doing this so long, I pretty much know exactly where to stop. Here are my 3 fingers, just like the other side. And just remember, whatever you do to one side, you do to the other. So that is step 2. The next step, we'll pick up the t-shirt and then we'll go to our third step. Okay, this next step is for those who want to progress, keep going and try the crescent moon that I'm explaining on the t-shirt. Like I said, this next step is your preference. If you get it, you're going to be all right. I think you can get it. But you want to hold the t-shirt up and you just turning it to the side. And all you're doing is trying to get it to be sideways. You're going to open it sideways. And the easiest way I can explain it is once you've already cut your side slits, I've already untied the knots just so I can show you. You want to make sure each tip is connected or they're even. See how those are even? And then you want to pull to even out the side, and it will give you, just like this, it will give you the perfect side seam. See how these match up? You want them to match up so the t-shirt hangs like this. Once you hang the t-shirt like this, I'm going to stop, lay it flat, and show you what it looks like for the next step. But this is very important to match up this side and this side so you get a perfect, nice little crescent circle or half circle. Okay, so for the next step, if you are one of the people who have been having trouble cutting the U shape that I'm going to show you next, this is where your third step is, and this is where you stop. This is the corner. You want to lay the t-shirt flat. And once again, this is if you do not want to cut the U shape or the moon, half moon shape on the t-shirt. If you want to leave it as is, you can wear it just like this. And all you have to do is lift up one side. And all you're going to do is twist and make it, you're just pulling and putting it in between your fingers and making it really thin. And all you're doing is tying a knot. And once you tie your knot, you get this really beautiful tie here. And as you can see, the t-shirt is going to round itself off for you. You don't even have to do the cutting. It will round itself off for you. Do you see how square this one is? And now this one is rounded off, or it's kind of like a little half moon, a crescent moon type shape. And you get this cute little knot. Now you can definitely do the same thing on both sides. Same thing. Grab it on the tip and pull, and you get this little skinny piece. And then you just tie a knot. Once you've tied your knot, once again, the higher you tie the knot, the deeper the crescent moon will be. So you end up with, now you have, I'll move this one out of the way so you can see. See how it rounds itself off? It has now rounded itself off on both sides. That way, if you have, I tried to come up with a way that if you had a problem with this, with the cutting, now all you have to do is pull the sides and it rounds itself off. That is step 3. You can definitely stop there. You can do front, tie up the front and the back. I like to leave the back just like that because it gives more coverage, and just leave it like this. Or you can tie both ends and then you have both sides with the both designs on it, and you're left with this in the front and the back. We'll stop here and then I'll show you guys the crescent moon shape for those who want to keep going. All right, so exactly like you had it in your hand, you want to lay it flat on either the floor, whatever surface you have. You want to lay it flat exactly like you had it. These are the side seams. This is the bottom. And as long as they all line up, it doesn't have to be extra perfect, but you want to get them as close as possible. The bottom is straight. The sides are straight. And all of this is just flat. This is the front of the t-shirt. This is the back where the seams would have been. You want to take your scissors, and your next step, once you've gotten it flat, is to decide how high you want your circle or your half moon to start. The higher you go here, the deeper the actual crescent moon or half moon. It's rounding it off at the bottom. So the higher you go up, the more you're going to cut off of the bottom of the shirt. So beware or be leery that the higher you go up, the more you're going to cut off the bottom of the shirt. So it's your preference. I always try to put at least a hand down, depending on the size of the shirt. This shirt is an extra large. So I know for my height, I put the shirt on, and you can put the shirt on first and put a little line on the side where you want your half moon or how much material you want off. Now, I just kind of eyeball it and wing it, but I would, I want to say reference, if the shirt is a little more oversized, then you can put your hand and start it there. If you're not familiar, this is your first time, just start at the bottom. And then all you're doing is you're cutting in the form of a J. you're cutting down and then across. So you're starting here. As you can see, I'm about a hand in. I'm going diagonally down. As you can see, I'm going down. It doesn't have to be perfect. The further you go down toward the bottom, the more material you're keeping on your t-shirt. If you cut straight across, you're cutting off all of this material. So you want to go diagonally at a 45-degree angle, cutting down towards the bottom seam, and the closer or where you feel like you want it to stop. So as you can see, let me see if I can show you here. Can you see how that is starting to look? I'm just cutting at a 45-degree angle, and now I'm going to start going across in front of the seam. Now all I'm doing is cutting straight across, following the seam. Can you see the material that's coming off? That is what you want. You keep cutting, straighten it out, and you're just cutting straight across. And that is it. I'm going to stop. As you can see, now you're left with this really beautiful circular or rounded off. It's no longer square. This is the material you are left with, which you can discard, throw away. But now you're left with this beautiful shape that you have here. And it is, in a second, I'm going to stop. Can you see that? It's now rounded off. We'll stop here. I'm going to pick it up, and then I'll show you what to do next. All right, so my next step, like I said, once you have rounded it off, you're going to be left with this gorgeous, can you see that? This gorgeous rounded off shape. Now the ridges are going to be kind of wonky, and that's okay. They're going to be jagged and wonky because it is a t-shirt. Once you're left with this part, all you're going to do is open the t-shirt up now and pull. All you're going to do is pull. You're going to pull as hard as you can, because what's going to happen is the t-shirt is going to round itself off, and now you're left with, let's see if you see that perfect little angle that you have here. It rounds itself off. Can you see how it rolled itself up? So now you're left with a more circular style t-shirt. To round off the sides, you're going to pull, and it's going to do the same thing to those. So you're just pulling the bottom material, and it's going to round itself off. Now I still like to tie little bows at the end of mine, but that's all you're going to do. See how it rounds itself off? And you're left with this beautiful rounded off t-shirt now, and it goes into like a really pretty dip versus a square. So for my particular shape, and I just think for most females, t-shirts were made square and boxy, and we are not that. And like, ain't nobody trying to walk around looking like SpongeBob. So I found that cutting it this way helps to make it a little more feminine. And so now you're left with a more rounded, let me pull the back up so you can see it. Now you're left with more of a rounded t-shirt. And if you want to go a little bit higher, you just lay it down the same way, fold it in half the long way, and you can cut that as high as you choose. If you didn't cut it high enough, you're just going to start here with the neck. You're folding it in half, and then you're going to lay it flat again. And as long as the sides line up, as long as you get the sides to line up, then you lay it flat and you cut it at that same angle, just a little bit higher. And your t-shirt will just continue to go higher and higher, as high as you want your circular, or if you have too much material, if the shirt is more oversized, you want to cut off more material, that's the way you do it. So I like to, when I do these also, I still take one side here. You can still take one of these corners, put this in your finger and still tie the little knot. And I think it's really cute when I do the round and it still has the little bows. You can put one on one side, one on both sides. This is your preference. I'm just giving you an inspo to get you to whatever next step you make it. And if you do, make sure you leave me a comment so I can go try it myself. But if you have any other questions, the last step that I always do, which is optional, is to take my t-shirt. Let me take this tag off. I take the t-shirt and I cut a slit down the front. So let me stop here. I'm going to lay the shirt flat so you can see it properly instead of just holding it in my hand, which I know I can. But I'm going to stop, lay it flat so I can show you the proper way to do it. So here we go. All right, you guys. So what I'm probably going to do is I'll probably stand to the side and I'll throw the t-shirt on so you actually get to see what it looks like on. Please forgive me. I will not have it on with a pair of leggings or anything, but if you want to see what that looks like, all you have to do is check out my vlogs. Every morning I try to open up with my outfit of the day, so I always show you guys what it looks like, whether I tie one side or whether I've rounded it off. But I will put this one on and put it on the side here so you can see. I'll take this jacket off and I'll just put it with these jeans, these leggings, or girl, with these pants, and then I will show you at least the contrast. You'll be able to see how rounded off this is versus how square. I will turn around so you'll see the back is still square, so you can leave it that way, or you can choose to cut it like you did the front. So if you have any questions about anything or any of the steps that I went through, I really hope showing you this way was better than the last way for those who were struggling on how to cut the shirt. But I wanted to come up with a way that if you still can't get it, go with the bow. All you have to do is lay it flat. Once you cut the seams, all you're doing is tying a knot on each end. You're still going to get it rounded off. It's still going to look cute and flirty. You can pick one side to tie a knot with or both. It is up to you. The slit in the front is your preference. I truly hope that this helps you guys with my t-shirt hack. So if you have any questions, make sure you leave them in the comment section. I love doing this. As you know, I do this with almost every t-shirt that I wear, and I get compliments everywhere that I go. I'm not doing all these fancy cuts. You can add, by all means, sis, sprinkle yourself up in there. So I love it. I really hope you enjoy. Tag me if you do. Let me know how it works out for you. I love you. And we're going to go ahead and get into our giveaway. All right. So happy anniversary to us all. I always tell you guys, this is not just my channel. This is for us all. If you ever have anything you want me to try, DIY, whatever the case is, if you're confused on a hairstyle that I've done, have any questions, y'all know I told you I got you, just like Short requested, and we got on to it. So I'm working on also a couple of other things that people wanted me to try out. So the next couple of videos will be sprinkled with a haul, but at the same time, people wanted to know what my favorites were. And I'm working on a video where I've already lost almost 100 pounds. So you guys have just been watching my journey and learning. I want to see a lot of the styles restyled at the shape that I am now, or the size that I am now. So I thought that would be really fun. So as per our giveaway, it's nothing. Listen, we are a small family channel, honey. You are not about to get a Birkin. No, ma'am. But I'm going to give you some. I'm picking 2 people, and I'm actually going to let my hubby pick the 2 people, because I don't want people to think I'm picking people who are my favorites, because I know y'all know who my favorites are. So make sure you become one of my favorites, and all you have to do is hit that subscribe button, because once you are family, baby, you are my favorite, and I love you for it. So I wish I could give you all the biggest hug to show you, and you can feel the appreciation and love that I have for you. I'm not going to make this hard. I do want to show you the items that are in the giveaway. And this is the reason I want to do this, is because if this ain't for you, then you don't have to apply. But I started my channel as a plus size woman. For those who are new here, I used to weigh 279. And I'm only 5'3", honey, but the Lord said, I have a lot of life left for you and things I need you to do, but you can't do them looking like this and feeling like this. And I went through a colon cancer battle in 2021, and praise God, honey, but God, I am cancer free, and I am just living the life that God told me that my greater days were ahead of me, but I had to take care of myself. So in that journey, I learned that God is so amazing, but you got to believe him, honey. You got to believe and not waver on anything, whether the times are good and the times that are bad. So I just chose to praise him, and I thank him for everything that I went through. But I wanted to do a plus size giveaway this time. Now I'm going to do another giveaway, but this time in honor of me starting, and the reason, hence the name, ThiChicThrifts. And I am not changing it, because that is where I will always know I started, because that is where God started me. So ThiChicThrifts started as a plus size, a big girl channel, and I'm still a big girl in my heart. So that is why I still wear baggy clothes. But let's go ahead and get into the giveaway. I have some brand new items. They are all plus size. I'm going to do a size 2X and a size 3X, because I knew how it felt when you watched a channel. And I'm not trying to single out us, the smaller girls, because I got a giveaway coming for that. But I wanted to do a plus size haul for a giveaway for the girls who I know what that feel like. So I'm gonna start it just in that vein, in that sense. This is one of the bodysuits. It is a plus size. This one is a 1X, and the other one, I'm going to show you in different sizes, but I've already started putting the boxes together. But they are a 2X once again, and the box is a 3X. So this, I'll show you the sizes, and then that way, when you do the things I'm going to ask you to do at the end, you can put 2X box or 3X box. That way I know exactly who we're picking and who we're sending it to. But if you're interested, see how this shirt is already cut? There's already a cut in this shirt. You don't have to do anything to this shirt. This shirt was brand new. It still has the tags on it. I have some City Trends items. Then they were courtesy donated to me from one of the most wonderful family members that I have. And I appreciate James and his wife for donating these items, because they are always supporting you girls. So I have this beautiful, and it just says legendary, and it has this beautiful eagle, or I think that's an eagle. And it just says old school, honey, and sisterhood, because that is what I am, and that is what I try to be all about. But I love this brown color. I'm not going to get too much in depth, but I just want to show you the items so you have the choice to get in this giveaway. It is just the snap figure. So this one has 2 snaps at the bottom, honey, 2 snaps down. And I think it's really, really cute. It's very soft, and it's just that t-shirt style. But this is the first item. We're going to go to the next item, and then I'll show you the last. Now, please know that there will be other little trinkets and doodads in the box, but I just wanted to show you the clothing items, and then the rest will be a surprise. So let's get to the next item. Okay, my next item, and like I said, that was a brown bodysuit. This one is like an olive green and orange. Now, all of these items are brand new, still have their tags. They still have all their tags on it. And like I said, it will be a 2X box and a 3X box. This one is already tied in the front, so you don't have to do any of the tying yourself. Now, I'm pretty sure you can undo that and tie it a little bit tighter if you choose to. The back is just a regular style t-shirt in the back. And this one, instead of having a slit in the front, has some little chains accessories just dangling in the front. But I thought this was really, really cute. So we're going to put this one in the box. And I'm trying to do t-shirts because that is why I did the t-shirt hat. So it's like a little theme. So I hope you guys enjoy these. And to the ones who receive these, I love you. If you are not a plus size girl, but you have a family member who you know would enjoy these items, get in on it. And I'll send it. Listen, 2 people going to get picked. It don't have to be for you, but you can be a blessing to somebody else. If you are a long time watcher, subscriber, family member, and you know somebody who can fit these and these would be a blessing to, enter. It don't have to be for you, honey. Let the Lord use you to be a blessing for somebody else if you cannot fit these. So always think of what you can do for somebody else, even when you can't do it for yourself. So this is another one. And like I said, 2X or 3X. I will go to the next item and then we'll get to the rules. Okay, so for my last item, it's also another t-shirt. Now this one is another bodysuit style t-shirt. And this one just says baddie on it. And it says motor racing, speedway races. And this one is a hot pink. The other one was a like army green with a orange design to it. And the other one was a tan or a brown with yellow and black with the eagle. So this one is once again a brand new item. It is hot pink and it just says baddie with the cute little racing. The difference between this one is this one you don't have to do any cuts to. It has its own little razor cuts in it. And you can pull these so they can open up as much as you would like. That is where the t-shirt or the body shirt looks a little different from the others. The back looks like a regular empty or simple style on the back. So there's nothing crazy or on the back to see you leaving. This is just a really pretty bodycon or form fitting. And it's perfect for the fall and items like if you had on a sweatsuit like this one, kind of like the shirt I have on here. This one does not snap, but this would be perfect underneath a pair of pants and or a sweatsuit, and you want this to stay down versus it rolling up. You would want to wear a body shirt like this because it will stay flat and won't be moving and cinching up like shirts like this would do. Now this one is more of a form-fitting bodycon shirt, so this one is fine, but I would have put one of these on if I didn't have the other one. This is the style that you want with a skirt because you don't want all of that air and you don't want all of that lifting when your skirt is not going to have anything to hold on to. So this would be a perfect item to wear with a skirt, a pair of wide leg jeans. I mean, whatever. There's so many things you can do with these t-shirts, but I wanted to get these because in the fall, when you want to layer, this is the perfect way to layer. You can definitely put a button-down shirt over it or put a cardigan on top. I mean, there's so many things you can do with these, but I really hope you guys enjoy these. You wear them in good health. I'm going to pray over every box. And I just pray that God sends his wealth, his joy, and his abundant blessings to whoever receives these. So, like I said, if you know anybody, the seasons are coming up. If you know somebody you can bless or be a blessing to with these, or if you just need to be a blessing, baby, just go ahead and enter. So I'm going to put this one down. And the only things that I'm going to ask, I don't want to do all of the crazy, go here, go do. We're not doing all that. The only thing I ask, honey, is that you talk to God today and tell him how much you love him. I need you to go ahead and give him some praise today. But God, and I need you, as far as the next step, I want to say, hit that. If you haven't already, make sure you've already hit the subscribe button. You've hit that like button. And most importantly, please hit that share button and share this on your social media so others can click on this, honey, because we're trying to get the Lord and his abundant blessings and joy out to everybody. So please make sure you follow these steps. Talk to the Lord. Hit that like button, that share button. Go in the comments. Make sure you put, I already done it. And then make sure you put your email address. That way, whoever we pick, I know how I can reach out to you so I can get these items to you. But I'm not going to make you jump through all of those hoops. The only thing I ask is that you love on somebody that you know today that you haven't seen in a while or you haven't talked to. Call them and just tell them I said, hey, how your mama doing? Check on somebody today. But that is all I have. I'm not going to have you doing all of that stuff for this channel, because all I want you to do is share some love. That is the most important thing God placed in my heart for this particular giveaway. We ain't doing all that. We just want to love on some people, and make sure you call somebody and tell them you love them today. I love you. If you want to make sure you've left me comments, I was going to ask like a crazy question, so you would have to go back and make sure you are a watcher. But honey, I know who be watching all the time. But if you are new and you haven't left comments, make sure you leave me a comment so we can welcome you properly, darling. I love you. It don't have to be a lot. I can get a hand wave. You can give me some hearts, some smiley faces. I just want to know that you are there, honey, and know that you know that God loves you and I love you, because honey, this is my favorite part of the video, where I just get to love on y'all. I really hope that you follow the steps. That first one, most importantly, girl, go ahead and talk to the Lord. He loves you so much and he just want to hear from you. But make sure you have already hit that subscribe and that notification bell. Sometimes if you have hit it a long time ago, click it again and then click it again, because sometimes if you click off, it will take it off. Click it again, it'll put it back on, and that notification bell will tell you every time I post either a vlog, whether I post a try on, whatever it is, that will notify you when your girl has posted something new. So I truly, truly appreciate you guys. This is my anniversary. I don't even know how to act, because it just feels like another wonderful day of God's grace and mercy. Sharing it with y'all is the most, I haven't had this much fun in a long time. Every time I do this, I really enjoy myself. So I hope that you guys are enjoying it too. So please let me know in the comments how we doing. And if you have anything you want me to try, anything else you want us to do, girl, put it in the comment section and I got you. So let's keep this beautiful blessing of a channel going, because I love it so. And I love you so. And honey, God love you. I'm going to keep on telling you, because that's what he keep putting in my heart. God love you. There is nobody can do you like him. So thank you so much for rocking with Thick Chick Thrifts, honey. We still thick. It's just one of them slim ones. So I see y'all, God willing, next week for our next try on haul. So I see you guys later. Bye. Thick Chick, we just be thrifting. Thick Chick, we just be thrifting. Thick Chick. Say, don't you want to thrift with me? Come on. Yay.